we go. And chat goes here. And post a link to Discord. And then we make sure everything is working. Alright, there we go. Okay, there we go. Good, good, good. And then finally, there we go. Alright, everything seems to be working. We should be good to go. So, Liyue Harbor. Although first, I do have another thing I need to get done. Put this here. Put this here. Okay, should be able to see what's going on now. Alright. Okay. So, before I do... Gotta get used to these controls still. That's okay. I won't fumble nearly as badly as I did yesterday. Okay, so... what we're gonna do is... first I want to check out that ship. Hey there, Smart! How's it going? Well... I just started streaming, so it's going real good now. Alright, there was a ship out here somewhere. It's not on the map. I'm going to also beat that thing up sometime today. There's also a couple little islands I didn't go to. But, I'm going to find that ship we saw yesterday, and I'm going to go visit it first. And then... we're going to Liyue Harbor. Wait, what are you? Okay, you're one of the money goblins. Right, of course. Of course! It would help if I could remember exactly where I saw that ship. It was around here somewhere. There it is. I think I see it now. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to get up. I need to get up so that I can glide to it. Whoop. Oops, I missed an ocean crab. Hey, I missed that yesterday. Well, let's correct that real quick. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, let's get higher. The solution is more up. This might be good enough, maybe, I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Land. You'll give me just a bit more up. Oh, hey, look, there's another one I missed. These things are so easy to miss. They call them geoglyphs, but they seem more like fossils to me. Okay, definitely we can make it now. We got this. So apparently I'm told that the paddle wheel was actually used by China way before the invention of steam. Before the invention of the steam engine, that it was man-powered somehow. I did not know this previously. Alright, one sec. I need to put one more thing on screen so I can see it. And that is this. Ah, yes. That's better. Okay, now. Okay. So, let's have a word with you all. You can't just come in here, says you. I totally just came aboard. How do you know who I am? Is somebody disseminating wanted posters of me or something? Looking around, you think you just waltz in and look at whatever you please? Yes. Do you know what this place is? A boat. Forget it's pointless. Alright, someone up there, tie this bitty body and feed him to the fishes. Good luck with that. What's with the ruckus? You pretend to be important when Beto's not around again? I'll never pronounce any of these correctly. Troublemaker snuck in, presumably up to no good. Well, you recognized me a minute ago. Alright, stop scaring people. But it's a stowaway. People can't just do that. I don't feel like I need to make anything up to anyone. Anchored the ship while she goes into the city for business. We can't leave the ship without her orders, and the rest of the fleet is on patrol at sea. But some of the crew have errands in the city they'd like to be able to run. If you really want to help us, go see. Oh, okay, you need me to play UPS for you. You need your Amazon packages delivered. Gotcha. Alright, I can do something about this. What do the symbols that the previous navigator drew meant? Are these areas where they encountered leviathans? Are there leviathans? Can I fight them? Alright, the navigator. Alright, so we found Nami. Wow, that's terrible. That's terrible. It's like a programmer that makes up his own shorthand. And then somebody else is handed the code. I've been fascinated by marine biology, especially the behemoths. Tell me more about behemoths. Haitian? The captain slew something called Haitian. Well, it's the pity that I haven't been a chance to see a leviathan with my own eyes. If you do, it's probably because it's tearing your ship apart, you know. I also heard some sailors say something. They saw something with a giant antenna around the sea of clouds. Okay. Well, let me see. I'm on the front of the ship. Let's try to be systematic about this. Alright, Eye Patch Tifa, how's it going? A sailor in charge of fighting. I won't marry anyone unless they can beat me at arm wrestling. Oh really? You must have good technique because those arms are way too thin. But then again, this world has weird rules and lots of magic, so who knows? Well, so far the crew doesn't need anything from me. I don't know what that guy was talking about. Maybe we'll find it up here. Hello? Ah, perhaps it is the helmsman's fate. Something about sea life seems to make a lot of people lose eyeballs. What is it about the waves and the fish? I'm helmsman. I never leave my post on voyage. If I were to have sudden encounters with reefs and whirlpools, I must act quickly. I can't afford to slack. You're at anchor, dude. You're not going to encounter reefs or whirlpools while at anchor. It's not an easy job, but it's always been my dream to do this. I wanted to go on adventures all over the world at the helm of a large ship, sailing freely wherever I pleased. Okay. Well, you're not sailing freely, you're sailing under orders. Now that I'm a helmsman, half my dream is realized. The other may never be fulfilled, which is the same. Though I'm a helmsman, where we're headed, the route we're taking, I still... Yeah, I get it, man. Okay. They made this cutscene, and then none of the crew need anything. Sorry, but I still need to check your weapon readiness. If this isn't important, don't bother me. Okay. If you're looking for a metal ship, go to Hanfang's Ironmongers. We've heard about that guy. We heard it from the old guy. The father. You joined to look at unusual weaponry? I don't really see how that works, but okay, fine. Well, it's still possible someone in the crow's nest wants something, but so far this is a bust. They're not even giving items. Oh, no, grab. Sometimes the character doesn't grab when you want them to. No, let go. Yeah, like that. Okay. Gonna go up. Man, the boat feels more like a castle when you look at it from above. Like a floating fortress. Okay. Up. Alright. Now I just need to carefully... Okay, you! You're my last hope. Give me a quest. Uh-huh. I am the ship's lookout. If you were older, you might have heard tales about me. Okay. Ever hear the name of Third Round Knockout? That place used to be some no-name watering hole. The specialty there was wine-fermented sweet rice balls. But they were waxy and soft, and the wine was all there was to the soup. I was young then, and I'd lost a bet with some folks. I had 3 bowls in a row, and got so plastered I fell off the ship into the sea. Okay, and you lost your job. Boy, what a tale. Boy, I sure am excited to meet a man of fame. Yeah, no, I don't know what that guy wanted. There's literally nothing here. I don't know what he was talking about. Oh, well. Can I land on the rope? Nope. Alright. So, Liyue Harbor. Let's go. Let me see. I need to check a couple of things first. Let's see. I'm so used to using the F keys for all this. Okay, not this. No. Do not. Let's see. This one? Okay, that's this stuff. And that's that stuff, which I still need to do, maybe later today. What's this symbol? Oh, this. Okay. This one? Aha! Oh, I did? I visited the Sea of Seven Clouds, I guess. Alright, we finally finished Chapter 5. I need to ascend a weapon to Phase 3. And clear this a couple times. Hey, there we go. Jeez, yeah, I did the Spiral Abyss, I did this, I did that. Most of the stuff I need to do is related to weapons at this point. This is all about weapons and clearing an artifact domain. These are all about weapons and artifacts. Okay. Yes, of course. Alright. Let's see. Unlocked after Cleveland Act 6. I don't know what's up with some of this. But I need to do more of these since they got ×2 bonuses. And a couple of these for one of the things. Oh, apparently that's a new type of amethyst chunk. There we go. Okay. Got a lot to do on the in-battle front. Okay, anything else? Can I think of anything else I need to do? No, I guess we should just head south. Towards the harbor! Alright. But along the way, we can check out... Hold on a second. Stop. Alright, hold on. Come on. Okay. I thought so. I thought I heard a spirit. I thought I heard you. Hey, how's it going, Soob? Did I? Okay, it's moved. Now the question is, where did I just send it to? Crud. I lost track of it. Instantly. Maybe it went this way? Ah, it went this way. Okay. Thanks for waiting for me, little guy. Alright, south. What's all that over there? Can I upload reactions to videos earlier? Well, that would be awfully difficult because I'd be, maybe 30 minutes. Maybe. I might be able to. But I'd have to record them the day before. And then upload them. But I might be able to do that. Hello, what can I do for you? I don't know. Just reminiscing, when you reach my age, you find that remembering the past is more enjoyable than contemplating the future. For instance, these days, I keep finding myself thinking back to the way my next-door neighbor used to look in the prime of her youth. Ah, the way I'd crouch from the window. What? What? I'll never forget that smile, dimples on her cheek, that look in the eyes, like her smile was for me and me alone. You don't seriously think I told her the way I felt? What's wrong with you? You don't think a guy would just tell someone how they feel? Kids these days, no sense of shame. Uh-huh. Is that so? Well, there's only one guy for all these houses. He must be fairly well off, then. Yeah, I might be able to do that. I might be able to do that. I won't be able to stream tomorrow, though. So there'll just be a floating reaction video and no stream. Yeah, with you and Nico out, I was like, well, I guess I should wander around and explore this other stuff. So I went to the peninsula and the islands instead. Hello there, can I interest you in a lovely... You know what? If there's something you want, just let me know. A customer, you say? You don't have to worry about customers. They'll show up eventually. But some people keep waiting their whole lifetime. What? I did. With Starry. Alright. Well, for starters, the whole area has very little traffic, and I don't sell a lot, but that doesn't bother me. In fact, I reached retirement a long time ago. The only reason I'm still here is I'm waiting for someone. I've already waited most of my life, so what difference does a few more days make? Though I'll probably be dead and buried by the time that silly fool comes to his senses. Really? Two stubborn old people. Well, no matter. Not my problem. Okay. Up. And we find... Boy, you guys have a real problem. With thorny roots that love to grab your belongings. Hello, Gaiman. Yes, this is the spot. So you're a visitor to this region, huh? The first Grand Master stood right here and narrowed his eyes into a cold stare, which he fixed firmly on the vile dragon before him. I'm a novelist doing research for my latest work. I originally came from Liyue, looking for the author of The Legend of the Sword, but then happened across some works on the rise and fall of this clan. I thought, what a great topic to write about, so I'm just going to kickstart my writing career with a swashbuckling masterpiece. Chapter 1 opens with a Grand Master fighting a dragon. Did you know this was the very spot he was standing? Well, this was a flourishing organization. Back then they were even called the Brotherhood. But now there are few, if any, who would call themselves disciples. I bought a batch of swords of someone who claimed to be a disciple some days back. He claimed that they were the clan's hidden treasures. But the boss of the smithy informed me 2 days later they were just run-of-the-mill weapons. I don't think that the charlatans from Liyue could be so deceitful. Well, those swords are a burden to me as is. Why don't you take them? They're made out of silver. They should have some value. I mean, you can hunt werewolves with them, right? Alright. Oh well, free swords. Imagine what immortals would be like. They would become insufferable, their stubbornness. Hold on, we got something here. Ah, it was up there and I missed it. Didn't notice it on the map. But we can correct that. We can amend that error real quick. Doggone it. Ah! We can't move. Uh-oh. Shit. It's getting worse. Alright, let's take a different approach. Let's take a completely different approach. Let's ignore this weird wooden structure and climb the hill and jump off that. That'll get it to us. Okay. This should work much easier. How common is it for people to have multiple Genshin files? For people to have multiple Genshin accounts. For people to start the game over repeatedly. Yeah, how often do people do that? Because I would have assumed it would have been super rare with a giant game like this, but I've already met like a couple people who have multiple files, and I'm wondering, is that normal? Okay, here we go. Gotcha. Ah. Okay. So pretty common then. another ship. I'm most curious about the flying thing up there. Less of a... What, are you using those as tambourines now? Anyway. Ah. That luck is pretty good. Jean looks pretty good too. I'm not sure who else is in the well, there's the Chi-Chi is there. I couldn't tell from the trailer if she was actually any good or not. I'm not sure who else though. Yeah, I do have a bunch of recipes calling for shrimp. And I haven't found any in the wild yet. Let's start with this little watchtower over here. Maybe shrimp is something I just have to catch. I don't think there's anything on top of this. And I don't see an easy way to get up. Alright, let's head this way. There might be something up there. There could be. But it's too much of a pain. Let's go this way. What do you think? Welcome. Please declare any commercial guilds you're carrying. Oh, if I declare all the stuff I'm carrying, we'll be here for a month. It's the trading port in all 7 nations. Is that so? 1,000 years of history. More of the common currency was originally dubbed by the legendary Rex Lapis, who was himself originally known as Morax. The coins are now minted in our own golden house. If you mint all the coins in the world, then you guys are quite well off. That said, you literally have a flying palace. Tell me more about Millith. While rock stays hard, the mountains shall never fall. Okay. Millith are under the king's command. You could say we're the public security officers. We're here to handle minor matters such as theft and disturbance of the peace. We also stand freely as Liyue's firm shield in case of a monster attack. Never hesitate to call us if you need assistance. Okay. Yeah, that question... What is this? Cranes? Holding streamers. Is not? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know the social order around here much, other than their god comes and tells them what to do, and then flies off again. That's pretty much the only thing I know about this place. Well, that, it's a harbor town. Hello, Bebo. I see watermelons in there. If you interview the goods, I'm afraid I'm waiting for the last delivery, but trust me, it'll be worth the wait. Everything I sell is freshly acquired. But I should tell you up front, I don't deal with goods from Inazuma. Okay. Fishmonger, are you trying to suss me out or something? Now let me tell you how it is, plain and simple. It's like this. I can get you whatever you need from wherever it is, as long as the price is right. Except if it's from Inazuma. It's not about money. I'm not taking that kind of risk. What? Is there some kind of drug trade or something coming from there? What do we got going on? Cheesing? Anyway, further, getting to Inazuma is nigh on impossible. Even if you're lucky enough to make it across the ocean alive, their border is simply impenetrable. I do not understand their national administration's mindset. Far too isolationist. Not long ago, I actually rescued a girl who escaped from there. She's the only person I've ever known to get out without official approval. So if you're one who's desperate for a new Inazuma toy to play with, I'm telling you, let it go. Not much of a shop if I can't buy anything. Audio static? There shouldn't be. You're the first to comment on it. If there is, I'm not entirely sure what to do about it. Traveler, hold up! Oh, this is a bit sudden, but do you have any interest in cameras? Well, this camera is no ordinary camera. It uses the latest technology from Fontaine. The photos printed by this model all come with unique effects not offered by standard cameras. I'll tell you the absolute truth. If you don't believe me, you can ask about it at the Adventurers Guild. I was skeptical at first. I played around with it for ages, but I couldn't get it working. Eventually, one of the adventurers gave me a hand. Now, I must be wondering, what makes this camera so different? Well, it's to do with the internal design. It makes a certain kind of potion that adds a special effect during the printing process, making the photos look much better. Okay. What do you think? If you're interested, I can let you play around with it for a while. It has a limited variety of potions, but enough to get a feel for how it works. I plan a trip to Fontaine at some point to purchase new varieties. So if you're interested, I hope to have your custom then. Oh, don't worry about such things as price. Oh, really? That sounds like somebody who's trying to upsell me. Don't worry about the price. Why, it's very cheap when purchased individually. And if you plan in bulk, we can discuss discounts. Please keep the camera. I make all my profit selling film. He vanished. He disappeared. Huh. Ah. had a special color to it. Well, this is the one I want to have equipped. I need to refill it. Yeah, still not used to the controller. I'll get it. I'm doing like 100 times better than I was yesterday. But particularly with the menus. The menus are still giving me trouble. What's up with this building that it has to have 3 cranes holding it like this? I think I can get in. Maybe. No. No, I cannot. It's not the kind of building you can get inside, eh? Yeah, keyboard and mouse had its advantages when you could just use the F keys to instantly access menus. Actually, that's a question. What are we running for a quest right now? Oh, shit, I gotta do another ascension. I'm a little bit afraid of that. Jeez, there's a lot going on. No, no, stop. Don't change things. I definitely need to do a few things. Oh well, I'm here. Let's explore this. Well, I don't know. I haven't tried. But I'm a little bit afraid to try it, because I feel like we need to level up our characters a bit more. Alright, Xinhua. Guest house. Okay, it's a tavern. Okay.
之前温迪提醒，否则我们一定会错过今年的七星请先点仪吧。说不定是今天，也说不定是明天的样子。既然来了璃月，还是去问问当地人吧。啊，对了，关于元神摩拉克斯，你知道吗？我们用的摩拉就是以这个神命名的。
I was there when a guard told me that bit of trivia.
但我们这些外国人，如果在璃月这样称呼元神，就会降级成无礼的外国人。所以还是和璃月人一样，多用用炎王帝君这个名字比较好。
All right. Hello. Well, all right then. Can I enter this building? I guess that's a nope. Hey, palanquins! They do exist! Good day, my apologies. I'm out of stock at the moment. Okay. I wonder if everybody's out of goods right now. Distributor, yes, yes. Turns out I had a stone in my pocket the whole time from home. Oh, a free jade fragment, thanks. Okay. You don't recognize me? I transferred from the South Wharf. I don't think I've ever been to their South Wharf. I'm going to miss my time there, always watching the boats going in and out. Quite awe-inspiring somehow. Not so much the cargo ships and fishing boats, I mean the stuff that belonged to the Crocs. I know they're involved in shady stuff, but, well, none of that's my business, really. If everyone above me is happy to let it slide, it's hardly my place to be critical. Go see performances. Is that the, yeah, that's the Rockstar we just saw the trailer for. Alright. I wonder if that's one of the characters we'll be given by just following the storyline or not. This is a pretty gnarly boat anchor. Hello. The Russians are up to suspicious activities here as well with their masks. I'm waiting for a boat that can arrive any minute. A boat carrying the thoughts of my loved ones. I transferred here because of work. You mean you're a spy? Sometimes you have no choice but to leave your homelands behind. I do miss my family dearly. Let's see. Blizzards that can last an entire month. Could be deadly. If you know, blizzard used to be a slang word. I forget which president kept using it, but they just added it to the dictionary because of him. They were just like, well, if the president keeps using the word, I guess we're just gonna have to put it in the dictionary. Different times, eh? Yeah, I think I made the mistake of burning some of it on poles because I didn't realize the entwined fates, Please retain a copy of your improved mooring license application form for your records. Hey, what are you doing? I'm working, can't you see? I deal with the vessels entering and exiting the harbor, including mooring and custom procedures. Please don't disturb me if you've no business here. The restricted goods approval form needs to be signed by the Millith's sergeant. Can you stop annoying me? I've lost my train of thought. You seem to have a lot of anchors lying around. Do people commonly misplace theirs in the middle of the, where everyone walks? So, next on the agenda is... Is this all? Father's been getting on in years, so I asked for a transfer. Now that I'm in a more leisurely department, I can finally spend time with family after work. Now that I have room to breathe, I can't even recall how I managed to take on so many tasks. Many of them weren't even my responsibilities, but I couldn't help putting my nose in there. Do you ever spend Lantern Rite here in Liyue? I was a previous planner for the event. Of course, Lantern Rite is the biggest festival of the year. Everyone in Liyue comes out to celebrate together. One planner can't handle an event of that magnitude. So the harbor's high population and complex environment means there were still very many issues for each planner to consider. like the lack of guardrails on the wharf, the crowd of the food stalls, the cats and dogs running around all over the place. There's so much to consider. No, I'm starting to think like a planner again. That's not my job anymore. I should just get off work and take care of my father. Sounds like she found her calling and abandoned it. Best you say the minimum to me. I don't want to deplete my stamina. If I'd known this would happen, I wouldn't have followed my dreams. I'm a ship repairman. When ships are at sea, I have nothing to do, and when they dock, I'm so busy I don't get a wink of sleep. I've decided to conserve my stamina from now on, otherwise I won't be able to cope when the busy periods hit. Well, the job is rather busy, but being busy also means there's money to be made. We have Wex Lapis's divine predictions for that. The number of merchants going out to sea has increased year on year in recent times, which has led to our business going on the rise too. Those merchants who have made their fortunes aren't stingy either. They often give us tips on top of our repair fees. Hard work begets equal reward, and the lads want to earn some money while they're young. This job is pretty good. We shouldn't waste the opportunity that's been given to us. I once had an opportunity to join the Crux, but by the time I signed up, they were full. I gave up on the idea of being a seafarer in the end, went into ship repair instead. Now I can only watch ships and go in and out. Maybe if I'd pushed a little harder back in the day, I wouldn't have ended up where I am now. And maybe the reason I've not been favored enough to receive a vision is because I give up too easy. I hope you don't end up like me. So, there seems to be a theme of people giving up in this particular location. That's, I think, the third person we've encountered that's given up on something in some way. That's such a useful ability, being able to just jump. Nobody minds the weird floating lady with two swords out. Nobody's gonna comment on that. Okay then. Cece. Hello. Look, sorry, if you're hitting on me, I refuse. I am waiting for someone. Okay. My lover, the sailor. We don't get to see each other often. He's never back for very long. He's been gone so long, who knows when he'll be back? And you just stand around waiting? Anything down here? Hello, a flower seller. Shh, keep your voice down. What? You're here to view the goods, eh? Good stuff, good stuff. Why is he acting like he's dealing in illegal trade? Also, these aren't flowers. How do I increase or decrease the quantity? Ah, triggers? Sure, why not? I can get these free off of any tree. Conches are harder to find. But I mean, I have so much cash. It's not like I care. I thought you were in the know. What's with all these questions? Discretion is key in this line of work. Come with me. Fresh Sunsetties, market rates guaranteed. Look, I know it's not much to look at, but these are Sunsetties hold a profound and mysterious secret. If you were to try one, you would know they're much sweeter than others. In fact, you can take these. Then you'll see I'm telling the truth. That's right, I sell everyday items. What else would I be selling? I've heard the saying, silence is golden. Well, if silence is golden, quietness is silver at least. So when you're doing business, you've got to talk in whispers. You youngsters wouldn't understand. You're full of wacky ideas. Oh no, don't tell her that. Don't tell her he's already got 3 families. You can trust sailors, they'd never do anything like that. Never. That just has never happened. What an idea. Let's see, we've already been through this dock. Let's move along, deeper into the city. But which deeper? This way or that way? I guess I'll stick to the docks first. Ah, you planted this huge tree in a huge pot. And you put rocks with it to keep the tree from getting lonely. Oh, you finally returned. Let's settle our engagement plans while you're back this time. I wasn't expecting the sequel here. See, I literally got back from sea and I'm completely drained. Let's talk about this later. But that's what you said last time. Before I knew it, you were running off with some other girl. Come now, don't be that way. We're just friends. If you two are friends, then why are you so worried about? Why can't we get engaged? There you go again. I don't have any intention of getting married yet. It's not that I can't shoulder the responsibility, it's just that I don't want to disappoint you, that's all. I'm a sailor, and I feel the call of the sea. There's no escaping it. You might as well consider me swallowed by the waves already. You deserve someone better. Don't talk like that. I know you'll be fine. Huh. So he actually doesn't want her at all. Well. I wonder if there'll be another sequel. Up the ramps. Must be a pain to bring goods in. Hello, what are you? You want to play cards, but, well, I might play cards. We'll see. Smiling makes the world a more beautiful place. See any toys you like? Alright, let's see what you're selling. A floral zither. It's expensive. They had some stuff back in town, back in the other town, too. What the hell? We'll buy a zither. It's a bit expensive, but... intricate things they are. I've got toys for adults, too, if you'd like. Sorry, I should have been more specific. Some toys need adult supervision. Kites. Oh, okay, well, alright. Come war or famine or peace or prosperity, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Do you want a Rex Lapis themed toy? Here, Dragonhorn top, stone dice, a dragon-shaped wooden sword. I see. Alright, let's have a look at our zither. Did I? Alright, hold on a second. Left bumper plus B. I see. I would never be able to play something like this. But if you practiced and got good with using the controller buttons, you could probably play any song you felt like. Huh. Alright. Interesting. I hear you're holding out on me. You have a whole nother tab? Let's have a look. Ah. What do we got here? Refreshes in 9 hours. I saw some of the other players using stuff like this. So you sell fireworks. Huh. I don't think I should burn what little money I have on a whole pile of this stuff, but we can try one. I need the launch tube. Crud. Then again, I might get primo gems from having all the items. Maybe at some later date I'll come back and buy a crap ton. Okay, let's see. Smelt. Yellow. I can't remember how to move up and down. There it was. I need to put it in the... I'm trying! Okay. This is all fine. Do it. Huh. Huh. Do they have instance events with like a crap ton of players all in the same place? Like, you could have like 50 or 100 people all launching their fireworks together? The chasm's been sealed off. Has it? Tell me where it is. materials out on the sly. High quality stuff. Got shit too at the Jade Mystery. Yeah, max 4. Yay, 6 iron chunks. Oh joy. Grilled tiger fish. Where can I get these recipes? Although all I have is generically named fish, not any specific type of fish in my inventory. But when I learn how to fish, that'll probably change. Jade Mystery. Hello. Lucky day, you say. Want to try my luck betting on Jade? Ah, he plays the card game. Is this the thing where the guy was gambling on cutting into rocks all the time? These were all cut from raw stone, although they aren't exactly rare jade. Maybe you'll find something that strikes your fancy. Oh, I should just buy rocks here. These are hard to come by. These, yeah, I can get these. But these are actually hard to find. Though I am getting more and more of them these days. Is this your first time? Here, we pride ourselves in our generations of expertise crafting jade finery. We have a reputation, if I say so myself. Though the industry has been booming recently, the Ministry of Civil Affairs has shut down the chasm. As such, raw materials are worth more than finished goods these days. So I figured, why not sell uncut rocks? Betting on them is exciting, and who knows, perhaps I might just make some money. Now all my old card game buddies come here to bet on jade. Business is better than a few places around here, that's for sure. Never played before, huh? The stones are all dug out of the mines and generally of better quality. Pick one, then buy it. Okay. Except I can't actually seem to do that. Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? But seriously, it would ruin the game if I knew the probability in every case. A game of probability is nowhere as exciting as a game of chance. But hey, even if there's no jade, who's to say you won't find something else? Kid you not, just the other day, a big business owner comes in, opens a store, and sure, no jade, but there's a few chunks of good ore in there. Not good enough of him, of course. He comes right back to give me a second look. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate the generosity, but I've got nowhere to store them. There, you take them. Enhancement ore. But you don't actually sell that either. Why not? Let's try it. Trigger 2. Oh, no, never mind. I can't. You're too high level for me. Ah, poo. Well, what can you do? So if I can find the chasm, there's probably really good mining spots down there. Oh, I can craft from up here, huh? I've got pretty good reach then. Well, there might be a few things I need. I think I need these. There we go. I might need a few of these. There we go, that's better. What else do I need? Forbidden Curse Scroll, Sealed Scroll. Oh, geez. I'd have to get to another area, huh? Sharpen some arrows. I don't think I've seen anyone who needs slime condensate yet. I have so much of this stuff. Alright. Well, let's see what we can do. So... So with those added arrows, I can upgrade you. This would give me a better shield. Definitely good. Alright. This is kind of why I'm afraid of upping my world level, is stuff over here. Yeah, that's a giant boost to his damage now. Okay, he is significantly more dangerous now. I do give things a lot of paddlings. Probably. Alright, this is as far as I can go with him. She needs gears and stuff. Aha! This one. Definitely this one. We need that healing to be stronger. This one especially needs boosting, but I'm out of books. What kind of book is this? Freedom. Guide to Freedom. We get double drops, so maybe I should go for the Guide to Freedom. I've not really been using this guy. In theory, this is my fourth character. In theory. Alright. What do we got over here? Whoops. Added a string of pearls. Did we? Yes, yes, you're the town guard. Very impressive. Seems like the water supply has been contaminated. There's something rotting. Oh, really? Point me in the direction. Ridiculous prices to... Okay, so Nestle isn't here, I see. Alright. I will have to look into this. Turns out that someone is sabotaging the water, potentially sabotaging the water supply. When the water's natural purity is preserved, disease cannot fester. Really? Disease cannot fester if the water's clean? That's what we've been doing wrong in RimWorld, huh? Look, each treasure you find in few other places. Okay, each item here is a treasure you'll find a few other places. Let's see. It's a porcelain bottle. You have objects that were once used by your, god, huh? I am not selling. In fact, you couldn't make me sell these. Well, what kind of shop is this? Whoever said that a shop needs to hawk wares? I bought this store to show precisely these beauties to anyone who'd pass by. Every day some ignorant bystander like you comes to ask questions. Said this is precisely what I want. Rich people. Rich, eccentric people. Me talking to people. Oh. Hello. You're looking rather fetching today. Care to look inside the scent of spring? I'm sure you'll find something unforgettable. Of course, it's the real deal. They let us open our own little hideaways. Nothing to worry about. Just imagine the warmth. Whoa! What are we talking about here? The smoothness of the curves. I thought you were selling like pots and scrolls. Pretty as you are, you can't have them out and about. It's not appropriate. I have to get them baked for 12 hours before I can even open the shop. Of course, I mean not as intensely as other places, but once I've got them ready, they're as good as anywhere. All our very best are as described, full and elegant bodies, thinner up top and curvaceous further down. Are you talking about dumplings? It's what everyone's asking for. Clients that have come and picked their favorite, and then off they go. They're always so glowing with satisfaction. Probably should have read it in a sultry voice. You've got scrolls and pots. I give up on that person. Whoops.
是你应得的嘉奖。
Oh, hey Vasily, how's it going? Alright. Is that a crane? Funny we'd only see one in the whole harbor. Pretty hard to jump up there. Pretty difficult. But I'm sure we'll get up there somehow. Not a whole lot on the rooftops in this town. Well. Hello. We're getting near that quest icon. A crank. A hand crank on a crane. Couldn't Fontaine have invented something more handy for y'all? Hello, Linling. Here to check out the ocean view? The registrar for all the boats in the docks. Oh, okay. Thank you. You have wonderful taste in poetry. Only a small number of rare geniuses see true reason. I see that you're one of them, just like me. The way I see it, the Quishing aren't all that. Who knows? I might do a better job than them. I mean, to be honest, they just follow the divine predictions that we received from Rex during the rite. It's all his work. So what are they so uppity about? What did you say? You tell me something. I have a poetic gift, and I'm gonna be a household name one day. Okay. Well, you just don't quit your day job. All right. The Ministry of Civil Affairs. Why, yes, please. Okay, yeah, you're the quest board lady. We had one in the previous town. I can't do it yet, huh? Darn. Well, too bad. Aye, sneaking around here. Explain yourself. I'm not sneaking at all. Let's put it like this. See them boats in the harbor? Big ones, little ones. Don't matter if they're coming or going. Well, all the goods and all the drinking water they have on board goes through this here warehouse. And with me here keeping an eye on things, I can guarantee you it's the safest warehouse in the world. The rocks this place is built from, believe you me, they ain't gonna budge from hell or high water. Safety guaranteed. I wasn't worried about the rocks. Tell me, have you been to Sumeru? Nope. I hear the warehouses they've got there are nothing more than straw huts. You trying to tell me that's safe? Well, I'll tell you something. If you had for me guarding it, then yeah, it would be safe. What the heck is... You're weird. Okay. Yeah, I haven't visited the guild yet. I'm just kind of wandering the town. I'm sticking to the docks mostly first, and then I'll work my way into the city. It's just that the city has a lot of dock. Oh, there's something. I do need to go in that boat and have a look around. Eventually. Hi, can I help you? I don't know. Ah, you distracted me with your chit-chat and I've lost count again. I grew up by the sea and I've never tired of the fresh fish here. Okay. I got married thanks to the prophetic guidance of the Lord of Jeho. My husband's business has gone smoothly the whole time, so we have money to spare. But still, I should learn how to be frugal out of principle. If only the wrench were here. What? You've heard of Wrench Wang down at the shipyard? No, I haven't heard of this person. He's known for his great strength. He'd help me carry this load back. Oh, okay. Hello there, Uncle Son. Ah, would you like to purchase some fish? Okay. Let's buy some fish. Finally, shrimp. And it's not too expensive, neither. These are a pain to catch. Fish. Okay. Alright, let's see. Hello, good fortune. I mean, I'm not accustomed to the local greetings. Yeah, are you from the Japan area? I think you are. My name is Atsuko. I haven't seen this many Outlanders back before in Inazuma. On the other side of the ocean. Though I don't wish to speak ill of my homeland, so is Inazuma the third place we go? If you leave, you have to go through several stages of application and approval. Most people never get the chance to see the outside world. Perhaps the Shogunate really knows best in having such strict control, but the allure of the open sea and the freedom it represents grew inside me until I couldn't take it anymore. Then one day, I just snapped, and I took the nearest vessel I could find and set out. So if you see anyone wearing clothes similar to mine, they're probably from Inazuma. Please, if you see such a person, you cannot breathe a word of this to them. They cannot know I'm here. Oh, okay. So you're the one guy rescued. Hmm. Okay. Free guide to freedom. Ah, okay. Huh. That's the direction things are supposed to go, huh? Let's see. Well. And you're the competing fishmonger. Get 1 for 300 mora, or 3 for 1,000. That's not a bargain. Shouldn't buying more be a better price? It's my fish. I'll do as I wish. These fish are as fresh as they come. Buy 1 and it's good for you. Buy 2 and that's a deal. Buy 3 and you're practically stealing from me. Uh-huh. They're actually doing it. Buying them in lots of 3 is a loss. Weird. There were 2 people here, and now they're gone. They gotta stop teleporting away on me. How am I ever supposed to talk to everybody if they're doing this time of day thing? What is that? That looks like a fancy boat. You want to go out to sea and get some fish and stuff, you find yourself another sailor. This boat receives guests of her pearl galley only. Pearl Galley is the wealthy bigwigs past their time. It's no place for plebeians. With the exception of honored guests, an ordinary person who goes on board will just be there as an onlooker. Well, don't waste any more of my time. I see. Well, there's quite a few boats I wish to explore here. I'm just going to keep wandering the town. It's that season again. And Butch is molting. Is that your dog? Oh, a cat. Yeah, cartoons have cats eternally associated with milk, but most cats, that's not a good idea when they're grown up. Alright. I see. We're coming up to a blacksmith on the map. I've heard of you. Need to buy a weapon or have one custom built? Yes, let's see. Let's start with what's straight up for sale. They're cheap. Cheap weapon XP. My dad left this place when he retired. Yes, he did. A solid business is founded on solid relationships. Whenever I get laborers or miners to come through here, I never charge them for it. In return, I only ask they keep me informed where any rare ore is. It's every ironmonger's dream to fashion a legendary weapon, the sharpest blade of them all. Uh-huh. So you need precious ore to make a super sword, you say? Well, let's see what you got. Are these the same options the guy in the other town can do? Because these sure look like them. Well. I could level up my prototype Rancor. I could make more warming bottles. It would be a very different game with breakable weapons. They'd have to rebuild the whole system. But they could have done it like Diablo, where the weapons break and you have to fix them. Like they're not lost, you just have to come home and pay money. Never really liked that system. It's not like it cost a ton of money or resources to repair them. It was just, oh no, I guess I have no choice but to go back to town now. Yes, I have a message for you. Oh, yes. What's this, dandelion? Why is there a dandelion in the envelope? Adventurer, did you place a dandelion in the envelope to try to prove it's from the Wind Kingdom? There's really no need. There's more than enough information contained. Catherine? Oh. Why did she put a dandelion in the letter? Very odd. Dandelion isn't much use to an adventurer now, is it? Not that it really matters, of course. Alright. I thought I saw musical notes coming out of you. For a second. Well. Stuff. Brilliant diamond chunks. If you want to increase, you have to up the world level. I don't know if I wanna... Ooh, a depth key. That's good. I do need to go back and go through a bunch of depth keys. Alright, let's, Oh, okay, it was. That was just the timer. That's right. Okay. Let's try... Put her in. Let's optimistically hope we can use water. Water and ice. I'm not too skilled with that last guy, but we'll give him a try. We leveled him up after all. All guild members should be aware Catherine is the receptionist of the Adventurers Guild. Okay. Yeah, you're a Nurse Joy. I understand. Let's see. That's a good question. When did Natlin appear as an option? That wasn't there before. Not that there's much of anything there to do, but hey. Does anyone have a bonus here? No? Well, go have fun there then.
向着星辰。
Okay, so how do I do the world rank up thing? Oh, I bet it's gonna be here. Let's keep exploring this place for now. A clue! A rumor of treasure. An adventurer who said they found a clue to a treasure in the vicinity of some valley. He tried everything, but he couldn't locate it. Then he reported it to the guild and offered a reward. Okay. Alright, cool. No, apparently I do not need to do dailies. I just need to claim them out of the menus. It's weird. Why do I need to move towards the Archon quest? I'm exploring the city. If I don't find the Archon quest, I'll turn it on, but I'm sure I'll find it sooner or later. You're an extremely goal-oriented player, aren't you? Like, you like to always have, like, a very specific task you're working on, huh? Doesn't dare eat any of the food that he ordered. It's not that I dislike it, it's that I say I'm disappointed. Song you chop suey, for example, all the spices they use completely overwhelm the natural flavor. Apart from the powerful spicy and salty flavor, there's no taste to the actual ingredients. They overspice it for your tastes. But maybe the spices are the flavor, huh? Okay. The people of Liyue are so unpleasant. That's not been my experience. Yeah. Damn it, I did it again. There we go. Wander the world tasting everything. That just sounds fantastic. Alright, and that leaves Sue. decreases stamina use by 25%. That's a new record. And that doesn't matter much. An egg will do as much as that does. Alright. Alright. So. It's amazing how much faster you can read if you're not reading aloud. Here at the Wanmin restaurant, huh? Okay. Let's have a look. Egg toast. Wow, this is the same. No, there's some differences, but it's a lot like the one in the first town. But with a whole new set of recipes. Alright, that was a lot of cash. These are valuable. I've burned a lot of money. I hope I don't regret it. That's probably fine. Probably okay. You want to play cards, but I'm not high enough level, so... A culinary legend. Black bat perch stew. Chili oil. We need to get to a spot where we can cook. Oh, really? You're her father. If I changed into her, would you say something different? Okay. Oh, geez, every 5 seconds there's a stutter. That's gotta be annoying. Food exists to feed the hungry. Is that why it exists? Oh. Okay, let's see. We haven't been around this spot yet. Bite-sized pipsqueak, half the height of his own sword, telling you he's a hero? Well, you need to dress a whole lot crazier if you're gonna be a hero in this world, Reek Wind? What kind of name is Reek Wind? You've lost your spear. Somehow there was a laundry pole in your hand. I see. Let's see, we went all around there. What do we got up here? There's just sprung a leak! Oh, you're the wrench guy that the one housewife was talking about. Everyone calls me Wrench. It's not my real name. Although it sounds a bit foolish, it's what everyone calls me. Then so be it. That's how it works, I guess. Yeah. He likes his job. Yeah, I see. That's why that's why she was talking about you. You have to move on, buddy. There's no way around it. Let's see. And it leads back to see you. Alright then. I think that ladder looks pretty solid, man. Are you just pretending to work? So nobody comes up and gives you real work? Me? You're asking who I am? I'm just a strong pair of arms. My name's Hammer Lee. Those arms are pretty thin, man. You don't look like you have any muscle backing you at all. I picked the nickname myself. Apparently all I'm good for is bashing my hammer. Oh, I wish one day the gods would smile on me and give me a vision. My work, not much to say. I hammer this, I hammer that. Occasionally the old fart comes by and gives me an earful. Anyway, I'm not getting any younger, and this job isn't going to help me start a family or buy a boat or house of my own, no matter how long I do it for. So I don't have any big hopes for the future. What about them? Are you interested in them too? Like, as long as you want something badly enough, a vision will appear right beside you, ready to do your bidding. Wouldn't that be incredible? As for me, I want a vision, plain and simple. I've dreamed of having one since the day I was a little boy. But so far, I've had no luck. If I had a vision, I could be like those legendary martial nomads who command the wind, rain, and cast lightning. I don't think you get them by waiting. I don't know what the rules are exactly, other than dress crazy. Nobody seems to act like you have to be super pious to get them. Maybe each one has their own whimsical reasons for handing out visions. I don't see a whole lot of commonality among the characters that have vision so far. Other than they tend to be uniquely skilled in whatever it is they do. It's not like being a chef. Like, she got fire magic. And it's not like that makes her a better chef, but she also happens to be the best chef in the land. Maybe she impressed the Fire Archon by giving the Fire Archon some of her cooking, and whoever that is was like, yeah, sure, here you go. Have this superpower. I like my theory. I like my theory that it's just... the crazier you look, the more likely you are to get noticed by the gods. It explains everything. Most of these people are too boring looking to get their attention and get a vision. Although some of the NPCs are actually really nicely dressed in this area. More so than Mondstadt. Oh, are you gonna teach me how to fish? My wife made some squirrel fish yesterday. Yeah, an elite fisherman, huh? When I actually get the fishing, I'm sure I'm gonna be disappointed in it. I don't think I've ever played a game where I actually enjoyed the fishing minigame. Well, no. Link's Awakening for the original Game Boy might have had the best fishing minigame. And even that one was, you know, it was fine. But it's not something that you do for hours. I have never played a Monster Hunter game. But given the nature of them, I'd imagine you'd catch some giant Leviathan somehow, and then ride the Leviathan with the hook in its mouth, and then fight like 3 other monsters on the way to finishing the Leviathan off. Probably be something like that, right? Alright, I think we're done with this corner of town. Hello there, Zhang Ming. Zhang Ming. Shh, keep your voice down. If he hears us, he'll notice me. Ah, now you've made me raise my voice too. Thanks a bunch. My job is to guard this bank, and I've been watching that guy for some time now. The one pacing around the entrance. Funny thing is, he never withdraws any money, never deposits either. He just hangs around all day long. I need to figure out what he's up to. I'll watch him like a hawk just in case he leaves a sign for the treasure hoarders or something. It's just... why does he have to stand here all day? I can hold out, but what I can't do is hold it in. I'm desperate to use the toilet. Oh, why won't he just go away? You know what? I'm gonna go get myself a soda. I'll be right back. I will return momentarily. Ugh. Alright. Well, now. There we go. Okay, let's see. Dr. Pepper, actually. How can I hold it without my fingers getting in the way? How many times have I told you? If you can't get the basics right, how are you going to make any money? But I think you know full well what you think. You think these customers should be able to eat their fill, pay a fair price for it, and then be on their jolly way. Tell me, how exactly do you plan to make money that way? It's simple math. If you have the portion size, each guest will have to order twice as much, and you've doubled your income just like that. That explains that one Japanese restaurant in town. I ate there once. The portions were microscopic. And another thing, do you have any idea how expensive the wine is? You have to be more sparing with it. You only need to add a little bit of food, enough to taste. And the customers were complaining that the boozy desserts didn't even have any booze in them. You don't listen to customers, you listen to me, do you understand? Do the customers pay your salary? No, I do! They say it's bland, you tell them it's supposed to be bland. They ask why, you make something up. Tell them it's an acquired taste. Get them to order it again. Just whatever you do, don't go sending people away after you've already managed to get them in the shop. Oh no, they were ghosts. You saw it. Hoyuin Kyoma. Well, whoever that is, that person has good taste. Oh, the guy's gone. Did you get to use the restroom? But there's nobody here, man. There's nobody here. Huh. Weird. Well, moving right along. Looks like we've got a couple more restaurants in the area. Let's try this one. Storyteller, the Iron-Tongued Man. Iron-tongued does not make me expect him to be a good storyteller. I have not yet watched Steins Gate. I need to. I think I bought the light novel, or the visual novel, and I haven't played that either. I don't truck with his faux-cultured fellows. What, are the common people unworthy of a storyteller's art now? Yeah, Steins Gate's on my never-ending to-do list. I don't like the way he rarefies storytelling. I know it has something to do with time travel and bananas. This art was originally part of street culture. It's like trying to turn offal from the street kitchens into divine elixir. Alright. I don't think I have a lot of interest in this guy. Let's move on. Didn't I already meet a son? It's all going just as I planned it would. It's the fish merchants. It's the two fish merchants that were selling fish. Ah. And nobody suspects you're in cahoots when you're appearing publicly where anyone walking the street can see you? This isn't a secluded meeting spot, you know? Yes, but if I was playing Steins Gate right now, I wouldn't be playing Genshin right now. This is always the problem. Opportunity costs. Okay, we haven't done business in this corner yet. It's because the chasm was closed. Now you can't mine anymore. How much of the town's... Because this is a shipping town, a port town. How much of their economy is based on the chasm mines? Alright, what about you? Chen the Sharp. Let's see what you're selling. 10%. Nah, none of these are particularly important. Utilize the power of your shadow clones. Ah, that would make things more convenient, wouldn't it? Descaling, gutting. Yeah, I need to process more Idling to Rule the God videos. I have enough to make at least 1 or 2 episodes. This looks like a completely different kind of cookpot. Let's check our new recipes. Alright, what do we get? 8 to 10%. Revive. Okay, this one's pretty good, but it calls for some odd items. Okay, small boosts. Let's see, this one... That's a decent attack boost. And this is a nice stamina. This is a nice stamina item. Now, We need to find a place I can buy rice. Alright, what do you sell? Hey! Just what I was looking for. At this rate, it seems it just might. Tofu! Almonds? Sure. I think I have plenty of these things. Well, milk is always good, because I can turn that into cheese. And flour is important as well. Let's get the flour. Okay, this would take me out of town. Well, there's one more house over here. Or 2. This is part of this town. Welcome to Liyue Harbor. Okay. I don't know. Usually my internet connection is good. Once in a while, it'll have intermittent issues, which is super annoying, where it'll start cutting in and out. And that seems to be, you know, the internet service provider. That seems to be the fault of their end. So there's not really anything I can do. I'm pleased to see you, though I certainly was expecting to run into you today. Have you been to the valley lately? The guild's been receiving constant stream reports of earthquakes. Minor tremors, but it's getting more and more serious. Not long ago, we received word of particularly strong earthquakes that caused parts of the mountains to collapse, revealing caverns. It's also mentioned unknown monsters. Sounds great. Where can I go into this cave? Geoviships? I don't know what those are. Go visit the huge cavern. Now you're speaking my language. Of course, this is official work from the guild. Okay. Who pays the guild exactly? The guild hands out lots of stuff. Did they get tax money? Ah, well. So... I don't see even a quest marker for that. Your character is currently involved in other quests. I can't even do the Rite of Dissension. I have to do justice for book sale before I can do the Rite of Dissension. Is that correct? Okay. That's weird. Apparently I have to buy this. Okay. No, that's fine. We've explored most of the town at this point. It shan't be long before we locate this as well. Want to play cards? I'd love to, but unfortunately, you're probably too high level for me. I think I've been a little bit spoiled by Chenyu Vale. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is fine, this is good, but the towns in Chenyu Vale were just on a different level, man. The ships are the most interesting thing about this place to me. Comparing it to the first city, yeah, I think that this one is definitely better than Mondstadt. I would say it's definitely better than Mondstadt. Yeah, I've heard that the Lunar Festival is here, marking the new year. And that's supposed to be quite the event to see. already spent so much more. And there are still more shops, I'm sure. Oh, the Undertaker. Are you accosting me? It's not customary to speak, Pete, to those of us from the Wang Shang funeral parlor. Therefore you must be Outlanders, or are you something else? You can't tell I'm an Outlander. Look at me. Does anyone around here dress like this? Would anyone around here be caught dead dressing like this? I think not. I haven't spoken to anyone that isn't from there in a long time. Even when I'm working, I don't speak to the family of those who have passed due to respect for old customers. To old customs. When night falls, the family leaves out the necessary things and a few things to eat, and then retire to their rooms and shut the doors for the night. I then go about my business silently, preparing the ashes before taking my leave. So for someone to speak to me, especially at night, is nigh unheard of. Another ghost. Skirk or shirk? The eternal confusion continues. Maybe if I just alternate, I'll always get the name right half the time. Yeah, that's a good plan. Or I could just give her a nickname. We could just call her Frosty. Oh, hi, Vlad. Contemplating impaling all the people you're looking upon? You talking to me? It's been a while since someone spoke to me. You caught me off guard. But I don't wish to actively socialize with the people here. I'm a guard. This is the Northland Bank, which was opened in Liyue by Russia. It's the only non-local bank here. That's about all I know. If you'd like to know more, talk to the manager. I did try to fit in at first, but eventually I realized it was no use. Even though there's a lot of people here in the end, I couldn't help but feel a certain distance between myself and them. And socializing is exhausting, so I gave up. No, she'd just be another ice user. Why do fancy cuisine always have to badmouth Lee cuisine? You Lee lovers started when you said UF food was disgusting. But UF food is disgusting. You guys practically take raw fish straight out of the sea and swallow them whole. What you call rich aroma fresh seafood, I call the pungent odor of dead fish. There's no flavor profile, because it all tastes the same. Yeah, well, every Lee dish is pretty much a plate of chilies that has been buried in salt for half a week. Rugged essence of the mountains, more like essence of a mountain lion clawing at the back of your throat. How could you say that? You clearly have no taste when it comes to food. All that UA cooking has completely ruined your palate. You're clearly only saying that because you've never properly tried UF food before. I bet you've never even been to Shinyu Kiosk. I bet you have never had proper Lee cuisine at the Lee Pavilion. Yoink. Petty disputes. Well then, dear guests, what would you all like to hear next? You're the one the other guy was ragging on? Taxation was ossified and prejudiced. Oh, really? So she was one of those taxation is theft types, huh? Reforming the laws, punishing the corrupt. Hmm. Okay. Look at this gorgeous backdrop, though, he's got behind him. What do you all think of this? You can see how Dr. Liyue has made a name for himself. That part about the Hua clan plaque getting smashed killed me. Legs of Steel guy tell him, hey, take my kid on a ride around town on a palanquin till he's tired of it. You can probably guess what happens next. My kid makes the longest sedan chair ride of his life. Keeps the guy running for 3 days and nights straight. No food, no water, no sleep. When he finally gets back to the house, he slumps down on the floor, and you can just tell those legs of steel are not going anywhere for me ever again. He just sits there, motionless, with this stony expression on his face like he's impersonating a statue of the founder or something. What a dick. And then laughing about it. How dare you say you have legs of steel? I'm gonna screw with you and then fire you. Ha ha ha! Wasn't that great that time I did that? Listen to this, it's a real blast. Oh, he's listening to the story. Okie dokie. They put a lot of little sad things all over the place. It's a surprising number of little sad interactions like that. Let's see. I guess I still haven't been that way either. There's something. Okay. Oops. Oh no. Get back up. I'm surprised there haven't been any Geo Eyes and only common chests. Ah, hello. And what do you have to sell? I can finally use my Geo signs. What do we got? We can buy 4 of these, huh? Ooh, look at this. We can get these. Well, that was a lot of it right there. I'm not really using my Geo Traveler much, so I don't know if I should spend on this. We've got all these Ascension materials, and this is for the weapons. This is good stuff. This is all good stuff. This is the first time I've gotten a bow billet. Ah, the kiosk. Food to go. This was clearly a sit-down restaurant. Defense boost. Oh, see, now that's a better revive item right there. I mean, it's still not much, but better than anything we've had before. Add 2 more recipes. Why, this camera contraption captures such nice images. Okay. Yeah. I'm not super interested in talking about cameras, though. Okay. Find them based on the pictures? Uh-oh. First it was paintings, now it's pictures. Alright. Let's look at them. Photography time! Oh, I know where she is. Oh, shit, I know where he is, too. Alright, I'll be right back. Let's take care of this. I haven't crafted early one. This weekend I gotta try to put together a highlights reel for Genshin. Man, that's gonna take a lot of time. A massive amount of time that I could be playing Genshin, and instead I'll be editing Genshin footage. One delivery. Alright, let's see. That lady was over here. No, it's because I have to do something. It's gonna require me to be awake at absolutely the wrong hours when I'd normally sleep. And it's gonna take me 8 hours. And I'm gonna be utterly exhausted afterwards. So, yeah. I'm not expecting to stream anything tomorrow. Not RimWorld, nothing. Well, I will stream RimWorld tonight, which is technically tomorrow because, you know. But yeah. Anyway, I'll skip one Genshin and one RimWorld stream is what I'm saying. And we'll see how I feel the day after. No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to this guy. Yep, I took care of the thing. It's done. Okay. Great. The silk trade, yeah. Okay. Now that that's done... Okay, that's the quest we need to unlock the thing over there. What's this? This is the Fume Slope Bullet Board. Advertisements. Why can't I talk to this guy? He's got a name. He refuses to speak. Are you hungry? Here, take some money. Or some food. I could just give him food. I'm swimming in the stuff. Really. It's not a big deal. You could have any of my food. Oh, even more recipes. Holy crap. Well, let's see what we got here. Crits. I will buy those. That's a pretty good damage boost there. Back to named people who won't talk to me. Okay. Alright. What do we got up here? What have we here?
万文集社，这里是璃月港的书店吧？要不要问问这里有没有提瓦特游览指南的璃月篇？那书超有意思的。
哦，随便看看吧，不买也行。
Okay.
我们是来找书的，这里有没有提瓦特游览指南的璃月篇呢？
哦，这本书很久以前就不卖了，没什么人气。
哎，明明蒙德篇那么有趣，太可惜了。
这书的作者太有个性了，说是指南，但其实起不到什么指南的作用。 不仅卖不出去，我曾经还因为这书被游客投诉过。
Too much passion, not enough clarity? Or was it a little too wild?
很可惜，蒙德篇当成冒险日记来读也很有趣啊。
反正我这里现在已经没有了。如果实在想看，可以去长久爷那儿碰碰运气。
长久爷，
他住在青册庄，收藏各种书籍。虽然脾气不太好，但聊到藏书还是很健谈的。
Yeah, I know the guy.
他还在
He
离
was
月港
very
的时候
proud of his
就是我的
books.
老主顾了。现在我有时也会给他寄2本绝版藏书。
你说绝版藏书？那以前
Hello?
绝版的《神霄折戟录》第6卷，也可能在他的收藏之中。
Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
失礼了，在下行秋，只是一个偶然路过的爱书人。
Shinkui, huh?
既然你我都在寻书，那何不一同前往青侧山拜访这位长久爷呢？
Okay.
都是爱书之人，不必客气。
I know exactly where he is. All right. Books. One of these days I'm going to have to sit through and read them all. Make sure I collected the full sets. All right.
神霄折戟录第6卷，我若真能寻到这本，
Well, since we just flagged a spot here, what are these? There's 3 spots here. Before I go, I should figure out what these are. What are they doing on my map? What are they? Is it... No, it's not the notice board. What is it? It's here.
哦，你们也是想看这
啊
种行动力啊？说起来，我在璃月生活几十年，好像还没去围观过一次呢。
Voice acted.
这就是所谓
So
本地
you're
人
important,
不会去的
right?
景点吧。不过，希望你们的行程愉快，璃月欢迎你们。
Why was that voiced? Talk to the locals. Oh, okay.
七星请先点仪啊！确实，你们提醒我了。阎王帝君每年都会赐下神谕，指引这一年里经营璃月的
So
方
I'm
向。
told.
去年恭请神谕的是璃月七星的玉衡星。哼哼，这个我知道，就好像蒙德是自由的城邦一样，璃月是契约的国度，崇尚商业和贸易，代表7种商业势力的7位大商人，璃月七星，就是这个国家实际的掌控者啦。哎呀，外国人总是这么说，但我们璃月真正的掌控者，永远都是阎王帝君啊。七星是人，帝君是神，自由之神不在蒙德，而我们的神永存永在。口说无凭，你们自己多在璃月港感受一下。就既然刚离开神不在的城邦，那就是时候体验我们的与神同行的历史了。
Accusing Venti of negligence, huh?
你们也想瞻仰七星请仙典仪吗？
He sees it
我
as
也
giving
想
his people
大家都
freedom.
想身为经商之人，怎能不关注璃月最重要的商业动态？去年的17条神谕就造成了不小的市场震荡，而且今年以来一直有风声，说天权星明光大人暗中有所动作。他想要把神之眼使用者靠元素力创造的岩石，在税务定义上排除出矿物范围。
这真是非常专业的法律领域呢。
时刻关注神域与市场的人们，也是这座商港的魅力之一呀。阎王帝君他老人家是7神中最古老的神灵，他老人家的战略目光，我们一向都是十分信任的。第一时间了解今年的神谕，说不定就能快人一步，抢占发财的先机。
发财？那么，请问在哪里才能看到那个请仙点银呢？
这么远的路，就算我说了街巷的细节，你们外国人也记不清。总之，就往玉京台走吧，往高处去，那是这座港口的最高点，听起来就很适合与天神沟通，对吧？
I see. Go to the highest point, it says now. But I got this thing to go over there. Let's stick to what we're doing. Let's do this rite of dissension thing first. It is tempting, because I know exactly where the 9th is. Hey, Starry! How's it going? But I'm feeling if I go do that, it'll turn out that it's not a quick quest, but one thing will lead to another kind of deal. Wait a minute. What's that? That's a big fancy building. You guys have nothing to say for yourselves? Alright. I was just asked that earlier. And I'll give the same answer. I think I was spoiled by Chen Yu Vale. I like the ships and all, but I mean, Chen Yu Vale was just so incredibly beautiful. This is definitely better than Mondstadt, but I mean, Chen Yu Vale is just better. I don't know what to say. Like, I have nothing bad to say about this place at all. It's great. It's just, you know, Chen Yu Vale took it to another level, man. She does? She works? I thought she was a zombie. Jeez. Even after dying, you still can't get out of work. Retirement? Never. Deer antlers. I think your doctor just has bad handwriting. Hello, flowers. We do have a recipe that can use this. I've spent so much money. These are a pain to collect. Apparently I'm short on this. No, I never really read the Harry Potter novels. I read the very first one at some point because a friend insisted, and I watched a few of the movies. But I didn't even watch all the movies. I stopped after like 3. This is the best pharmacy, is it? It's the only one I've seen. I think this is the only Well, Chi-Chi handles herb picking. Uh-huh. Physician, heal thyself. Huh? Alright. This way. Nope, I've got nothing to report. I liked the one with the time turner. The time turner specifically turning the whole thing on its head. That was a good movie. But as other people have pointed out, the existence of the time turner makes future storylines all but impossible. Because there's be the eternal question of why don't you just pull that thing out again? That would solve all your problems. Hello there, Musheng. An incense stick? One shall learn what the immortals have in store for them until he first does that which is within his power as a mortal. Okay. The time turner's use is very restricted. Really? That's not how Hermione was using the thing.
听说每年请仙的这一天，许愿都是很灵验的，要去试试吗？
Is this the place? Okay. Hold on. Anything else to grab before I start this? Some flowers. Some chests.
扣空。
Alright, I guess it's time. Hello there, Mr. Traveling Merchant.
你们是第一次来璃月吗？其实我也是第一次来看
voice
七星
acting
抢先点仪。看，那位就是璃月七星中的天权星，荧光大人。只有那些掌控璃月的大人物，才有资格主持请仙点仪。哎，对了，你知道吗？璃月的仙人们大 多都是兽形，听说连阎王帝君自己，在这种正式场合，也会以半灵半龙的仙体示人。
Okay.
啊，不打扰你许愿了，来，这里让
So
给你。
most of them are like the fin cat, and they don't like to take human form like the goldfish did. Okay. Hey, I turned it on.
虽
Is
然
that
是异乡
normal?
的习俗，但也能感受。
Yeah, it's probably normal. It's probably okay. Everyone's standing outside this line. Sure are a lot of you, aren't there? There's actually a pretty decent variety of costumes when you lay them all
止
out
步
like that.
七星请仙，无关人等暂请回避，不可向前。
小气。
Okay. I mean, that seems fair. You're waiting for an important visitor after all. I guess I'll go turn this one on now. Why not?
你也是想来沾点仙气的吗？你很懂吗，姑娘？在这个日子许愿的话，帝君和仙人们都会保佑你的。我已经许完愿了，这里让给你。
谢谢。好啦，既然已经许过愿了，那我们就在这里等仪式开始吧。不知道那位宁光大人还要准备多久呢？
Well. Wait, standing in the water?
好多人啊！我们再往前走一点嘛，在后面什么都看不清啊。
You could just fly up, Paimon. Your view isn't gonna be blocked. What the heck are you wearing, ma'am?
吉时已到。
What kind of gloves are those? Black, gold, silver, spiky fingers. You're dressing like a villain. Is it supposed to go like this?
地形遇害，封锁全场。
What?
这究竟是怎么回事？
It wasn't me. I haven't even gotten into a fight with him yet.
难道炎之神死了？啊，是千岩君，看来他们正在盘问过分靠近现场的可疑人士。太可怕了，凶手就在我们中间。
Really? I think the killer would have had to have been in the sky.
现场的可疑人士。
Well, just give them an egg.
你要去哪里？
We've got tons of them. Here you go, revive, buddy.
“外面也有很多士兵啊。刚才你说的没错，你身份特殊，虽然不是刺客，但也不能在这里被抓。
Is it another stealth segment?
但 我们真的能安全离开吗？
I didn't expect that mechanic to come up ever again. I don't know. I think we should be examining the dragon. I think I'm gonna get closer and take a look. Darn it. Oh, come on. I can't swap characters. I can't use my powers. But it looks like I can use gadgets. And that means... advantage. Okay, that's where you want me to go? Well, okay then. Seems easy enough. What? Who's seeing me? How? Oops, I fell down. You saw nothing. Let's see, it goes down there too. This would be so much easier if I could use LAN. Oh, well, this is fine. One of my characters does have it, and she can climb walls, too. But it's locked me to the Traveler. If it let me use my ability to make platforms... But no. I ran out. Darn it, I knew I was going to regret not refilling it. We'll just have to make do. Oh, hey, stuff. It's not enough to escape. I have to take everything with me. Steal as much as possible. What was the point of a stealth segment if you're just gonna do this anyway? And why are we running?
哪里逃？小姐，小心别动！
Water knives. Why are you attacking people?
跟上，跟上！
跟我来。
Aren't you one of the guys I just saw the trailer for? But he had a double spear and you have knives, so who are you? Yeah, that's what the whole game's about, isn't it?
好多好累。
To take as much stuff as you possibly can? That's our thesis, isn't it?
缺乏同情心，我的幻肢明明就跑得很累。啊，对了，这位小哥，你是谁啊？
So he has water knives, a water spear, and a bow.
哇，效果好糟糕。
Okay.
我们一次就把我们当仆人。
我没有那个意思。
名字这种东西啊，只是代号而已，就好像你们应该在蒙德见过女士吧？
女士，公子，你是愚人众的执行官。
不要紧张，我不是来找你们打架的。
Why in the world did you jump in to attack people for me?
那个女人，我也不喜欢她。好了，我们大家就先忘记那个女人的所作所为吧。我是来帮助你们的。对啊，帮助。我不是坏人，我大概是坏人吧，但我不是来找你们麻烦的。可不可以拜托你先别想着立刻把这个人打倒呢？
My sword isn't even out.
感谢你的风度，骑士。我听说过你在蒙德的事迹，所以在刚才的仪式上稍微关注了你一下。正因如此，我知道你没做过什么可疑行为，想必暗害神明者另有其人。但可叹啊，愚人众身为至东国使臣，在发生这种大事以后，一定无法得到信任吧？统治璃月的七星总是对我们抱有过多的怀疑。
我觉得这应该是愚人众的错。
Yeah, seriously.
我该否认吗？
Your first action upon us meeting you was to attack a whole bunch of their soldiers, so I can't imagine why they don't like you.
现在若要洗清刺客的嫌疑，就请你们移步北国银行吧。我们不能继续在此停留了。须知璃月古业，隔墙
Okay,
有
the
耳。
one bank that's an outpost of your agents. Oh, I guess the guards aren't after me anymore. Well, that's nice.
他认。
This would be difficult if the guards were all after me. Actually, it probably wouldn't be. The guards aren't terribly good at their jobs in this world. There it is. Alright. Zip up and across, and here we are.
没错，这里就是至东国在璃月开设的银行。虽然璃月是提瓦特最重要的商业中心，但我们国家也是很有钱的。
是啊，穷国也养不起那种对西风骑士团蹬鼻子上脸的外交官呢。
来，给你这个。
这是
It's air.
谁知道呢？有时候用钱只能买到东西，却买不到名字。简单来说，这东西是一种信物，让三眼五显仙人不会伤害你的信物。
你说仙人？
出城向北，在归离园之西。
Head north from the harbor and west, you'll eventually reach a stone
离人相
forest.
信那是仙人洞府所在。
Hmm.
没错，他们相信传说，所以只在绝云间的外围供奉仙人，不敢继续深入。但我不需要相信，因为我知道绝云间的仙人是真实存在的。
看来愚人众的情报网很有用呢。但你要我们去找仙人做什么呢？
They are prime
你觉得世
suspects
人求
for
仙
the
能有多少
murder.
理由呢？无非有人求财，有人求医，有人求姻缘，而你们就是为了求个公道。
公道？
七星派出千言军，要在官里人士里寻找刺客，但凡人能够刺杀那位横扫千军的武神吗？阎王帝君可没有抛弃过自己的神力。
Mm-hmm.
这种粗糙的应对可不符合他们应有的水准，令人怀疑。你的想法比我更激进呢，荣誉骑士。
Your thinking is even
现
more
在北
radical.
国银行也不可能无限期的拖延千言军的搜查，但仙人百无禁忌。璃月就是炎神与仙人一同建立的，当然是用武力建立的。去找他们吧，要比七星的信使更快一步，把未经扭曲的信息带给他们。如果说现在的璃月还有谁能帮得上你的话，那就只能是绝云间的三眼五显仙人们了。
But that still doesn't explain why you are helping me.
在心里写什么好呢？
Impromptu change of plans. Okay. So. This is gonna lead me on a merry chase all about this land, I'll bet. But I want to finish exploring this area. What's this thing? Did I put that there? I'm not sure. Well, we have a few other quests to knock out, though. We've got an adventure rank ascension to do, which is probably what I should do next. Man, there's a whole bunch of stuff always. I am curious to do this one. But let's go for the adventure rank ascension. Yeah. Alright. You need me to go here? Alright, let's do it. Let's try it. I can turn the world level down, right? If it turns out to be too hot to handle. Yeah. Probably. Oh, it was a domain, right. Okay, well, I've already walked here, so. Alright, let's do this. Ah! What? What? Okay. Clear the ruins. 3 keys. That's a lot. Recommended elements. Fire. Ice. Water. Do I need all of those? If I run into an ice enemy, we're in trouble. Otherwise, I think we just kind of win. If it's an ice slime, though, we have problems. It's an actual dungeon. Maybe I should have brought land for jumping. Alright, what's our goal here? Meanwhile, yeah, the difference is pretty extreme between the two. Dahlia's only function will be to put water on enemies for now. Hey, what you gonna do, huh? Nope, you're swinging the axe the wrong... Oh, damn, that still hit connected somehow. Somehow. I will have problems. Uh-oh. You know what? I've been through this exact dungeon before. I thought I had, but now I'm 100% convinced. The last time I ascended. Disappointing. Three at once. Alright, this is the actual fight. The boss fight. Let me just charge her up a little bit. Ready?
打起精神来哟！反省吧，酒鬼！
水压阵，封神起誓。
Oh, wait, am I on a timer? Oh, shit. Alright, let's stop messing around. I might have to restart this. I hadn't realized I was on a timer. And I was dicking around.
目标确认。
静默。
我会保护大家。贪杯的下场。
Alright, that just leaves one.
好玩的来了，愿神明庇佑你。静默。
Important message. Left bumper up. Okay. World level has increased. Frost operative. Wind operative. Lots of things. Alright. We have made the game more difficult. Alright then. How bad do you think it's gonna be?
打起精神来哟！
Let's see what this random enemy's like. 49 doesn't sound bad. Doesn't seem too bad. No, I'm not letting you pull that off. We'll have to see other enemies in other locations. Next question. If I wanted to say ascend, yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of doing. Okay, well, you know, what do you expect? Now it's gonna start being real work to do the ascensions, huh? Oh, you've never fully leveled up.
什么时候能像姐姐一样高呢？
Hello there, Kin. Until I need to do a boss fight. Ah, yes. So, I think what I need to do is I'm going to need to focus on her evolution. Yeah, return to Oblivion. The flowers are easy enough. that thing's just some boss fights, but the 18 gears, that's probably the hardest thing here. I'm gonna have to either buy them or wander Fontaine, because she also needs those for her talents. But this one's a big one. It potentially adds a huge damage boost. Potentially adds an absolutely massive... Thanks, Bethesda. I still want to play Oblivion one of these days. So, thinking about it. Yeah, I definitely need to go gather gears and stuff. I have 200 right now. Let's see. I'm all full up of resin. Let's see. Cryo Regis Vine. And this is from that one boss. Those are easy. Alright. It only puts a couple of these on my map. But we can go pick fights with them. The Cryo Regis Vine, that thing's right over here. So I can definitely do some of that. Well, not with this party. There really has to be a shortcut key for party setup, considering how frequently I have to change characters. Alright, let's put you in. You're essential for this. Yeah. But I couldn't find some of them last time I tried to do this. Wandering around a completely unfamiliar environment. There you are. Oh, jeez. Yeah, you're toast. Yeah, that does more damage. Do that. So far the new world level doesn't seem to be making a difference. I should not turn on Barbara's ability during this fight. They don't hit... This thing's not hitting all that much harder. But it is durable. Got it. Maybe I should charge up her special attack. Alright, get him! That did not do much. Hmm.
审判，
提奥纳特条，
天散，出乎意料。这下还行。
Let me see. Should pop up any moment.
还不够急。
Shit, too slow.
大家加油哦！
Alright, don't want to use your main healing ability in this fight, but...
目标确用。
There it is.
火焰，烧尽。
一流，有意思。
Yeah, I'd say it's definitely... The increased world levels definitely made things harder.
心寒灭，
Crap.
覆灭。
Definitely. Oops.
演唱开始。呼嘿，呼，嘿，嘿，嘿，哈，
Ah.
呼呼，嘿，哈。
Man.
咻咻，
Almost. Ah. I used to be able to just dash between the attacks. I think it's mostly just that I'm not good with the controller. I don't think anything about this thing's timing has changed. Okay. Hold on, I'm in the middle of a boss fight. I gotta beat this thing. I don't mind for farming it, but I gotta beat this thing. It's my first fight on the new world level. Alright.
我会保护大家。呀，呵，
Ugh.
呼，嘿，呵，
Okay.
咻咻，
Now.
在此宣判。
静默。
Alright. Almost done.
贪杯的下场。呀！出发出发！哎呀！打起精神来哟！
天散。这下还行。静默。
Almost done. Just a little more.
从哪里来的？目标确认。哼，嘿，芭芭拉出呀！呀，嘿，嘿，哼哼哼，嘿，呀，哼。
Okay, I can't get near it again. Can't get anywhere near it.
我可不好欺负。
And go. Finishing. Okay. All right. Success. All right. 4-star artifacts. Okay. Next, I need to figure out how much farming I need to do to this thing. Because I'm going to have to fight it a whole bunch of times, I'm sure. Okay. So, specifically, I'm looking for these. I could craft one of them right now. I'm going to need 3. Alright. Wow, jeez. I still haven't gotten used to that. Like, you have a big, giant fight, you turn around, and it's just gone. It's like, oh, where'd it go? Vanished in a puff of smoke. Alright then, I'm currently at... Oh, catch you later, Subaru. I'm probably not going to stream quite as long today. But... Okay, let's see. Nope, still at 1. How many of these do we have to kill? Yeah, good night. Hold on a second. Am I forgetting anything? No, everything seems right. Alright, there we go. Put that there. I'm used to the enemy just being there again the moment I finish the fight to chase me off. I'm not used to waiting. I think after the next round, I'll grab some flowers, then pop back here again. Oh, it won't reappear if I don't teleport? Do I need to teleport in and out? I have no idea what the cooldown on this thing is. Why are we going here? Were there flowers here? Because the flowers I was gathering were back in the other spot. Were there some here? I can't remember. I only came here the one time to evolve someone. Oh, this thing? Wait, did this thing have anything I need? I don't remember what this one dropped anymore. Yeah, this one drops those cores, the air source, airflow things, and water gems. Okay, you have to tell, because usually the boss would just instantly reappear the moment that I finished beating the previous one. And I'd have to run for my life after each bout. Let's see, yeah, I'm gonna try to pick flowers or something. Wait, maybe is it just teleport back and forth? I don't know what the rules are. But I see the vine is already begun. No contest. It was crushed. 3 of them. Okay. That should be... Yeah, I've almost got the full set now. So if I just teleport here, is that far enough? Is this a big enough teleport?
他一直在那里，永远不凋亡。拓宽。
选唱，开始。
No? I guess I have to teleport further? All right. Feels wrong not to collect the materials, but I don't need them right now. But it feels so wrong not to pick them up. Feels so wrong not to pick them up. Alright, this should probably be the last Regis vine to knock down. And then it's just a question of gears and... Well, there's that other one in Matlin. Okay. So, let's have a look. Okay, that's enough of those. Now it's this thing. Alright. 8. 8 feels like a lot. But then again, the other one was basically 9. This is a cool boss. I like this one. Music just cuts out. Nah, he's done. Uh-oh. I'm out of resin already. Well, that was fast. Yeah, I can't pick these up right now. Nope. So, tomorrow I'll have to farm those. But today I can get over here, pick the flowers, and then maybe we can run around and try to get a few gears real quick. She's so much more difficult to farm for than the other characters. But it's just because I haven't been to the regions where her stuff is. Yeah, thanks for the help with the Regis vines. That was a massive help there. Alright. There should be more flowers around here. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna stream too much longer. Just gonna pick a few flowers. Cold night. And there will be no stream tomorrow. There will be a RimWorld stream tonight or tomorrow morning, depending on how you count things. But then, yeah, there'll be no Genshin and no RimWorld for a day. I'll still log in to spend my resin, of course. Of course, but other than that, yeah. I won't even stream it. It'll just be a quick resin spend. Let me see. I should do... There we go. Let me see. So there were more flowers along this route. Somewhere. I just don't remember where exactly, but I know if I followed the road, there were a whole bunch more flowers. Why exactly does she need these natural treasures to ascend? Oops, wasn't that way. I must be in the wrong location. Maybe it was more like over here? Probably. There's some. Okay, this is the right area again. With the hostile rocks. Yes, I remember this spot kinda now. No, stop trying to pick a fight with that thing. I just want to cut this flower. Thank you. Is that enough? Can I gather the rest later? There's probably enough flowers, right? Well, let's have a look. I'm sure there were more out there. Alright, let's see. It looks pretty good. Ah, over there? I've not been over there, though. But back there, I can definitely get those. Yes, here. Yes, this will do. +2. There's another one. Alright then. If I need any more, I can just come when they've regenerated. That's fine. Okay, so the last question is... Sometimes it just doesn't trigger. I don't know why. Fontaine. Where are you? Okay, you were over here. Okay, gears! Can I collect gears? Let's go through a few things real quick. First, we turn on... What? No, not the Stardust Exchange. Apparently you could buy 70 of them in a month. Okay. Right. You know what? Their price isn't that bad. For the price of one Acquaint Fate, I could... Well, we'll still go around, gather these. We'll still gather these anyway. We'll put in the effort. Okay, next. Things I'll have to figure out later when I actually go there for real. Alright, let me see. Next. Okay, yeah, I'll have to go to one of those. That's fine. I can do that. That's not a big deal. Okay, next up. Oh, hey, I just hit level 36. But I only just got to 35. Alright, hopefully these aren't too dangerous. Let's find out. Well, that's promising. That hurt a lot. Doesn't seem too bad. I think I can fight this. There's one down there I could never find, and this one's probably underwater as well. But there were more robot hounds than what they're marking, so if I just go around a tiny bit, I can find more. Oops, I didn't mean to do that, although it's still awesome. How do I get to the surface? Oh, that's not what I mean to do. Ah, A for ascend. Okay. This is going to be an awesome place to explore later. Hey, who's letting these guys hang out on the buoys? And what is that thing? Alright, robots. Robots. You're not a robot, you're a guy. I might just end up buying the gears in the end. Maybe. Seems like it's gonna be a bit much to find and hunt enough robots. Seems like it'll be difficult. Yeah. I just don't have any experience in this area. Something's trying to drag me into something, and I'm like, no, I'm just here to hunt automatons. Automatons. But I don't even know where to look for them, really. When I was with another player, there were like mechanical hounds everywhere. But he knew where to look. I don't even have this place mapped. Come on. No. Why is it so hard to open the map sometimes? There's supposed to be one here, and there's supposed to be one there. But that one's underwater. And that one's also underwater. And why I'd have to look for machines under the sea... I can check. I can try looking. Wait a minute. There's one right there. See, why doesn't it put this guy on the map? Alright. Meshing gear, mechanical spur gear, 3 meshing gears.
努力就该有回报。
That was actually a lot of gears.
后空。
But the thing points me over here. I haven't really done this underwater stuff yet. Is there an automaton here? Because I don't see an automaton here. See, now I'm getting far away from it.